die because of you!
What might you put at risk when you're close to losing everything you care about? Wednesday Addams might make it a point to hide her heart from others. But we know she has one. She goes out of her way to help others in need. She considers Enid her best friend, and she's willing to kill to protect her family. Unfortunately, things are starting to look grim for Wednesday as her recent adventure to catch Jericho's Avian murderer led to Tyler escaping from Willow Hill. With him on the loose, he'll return to Nevermore Academy, where Wednesday's family and friends will become his first targets. The season went on break at the worst time, with Wednesday on the brink of death, but we know she'll make a return for the final episodes. With a few weeks to go before the season finale, I want to use today's video to make some theories for how the second season of Wednesday could end.
There's a vehicle inspection at the front gate. Agnes, I need you to distract the guard so I can get inside.
I'll be in position before you arrive.
Number 1. Enid's death. None of us expected the mid-season twist that foreshadowed Enid's death. Even the resident psychic found the vision jarring, as the thought of losing her best friend throws Wednesday off her A-game, forcing her to take uncalculated risks. The last few episodes have her taking on dangers head-on, as she breaks into Willow Hill to save Uncle Fester and to locate Lois, believing it will bring her one step closer to stopping Jericho's Avian murderer for good. Of course, she couldn't have intended for everyone in Willow Hill to make a break for it. The chaos allowed Tyler to leave his cell, and as we know, he threatened to kill Enid the first chance he got after his first visitation with Wednesday. Tyler's someone who can hold a grudge, and since his inner hide isn't something he can keep under wraps for long, what does he have to lose by getting revenge on the Nevermore students who defeated him? Nothing by my count. After he threw Wednesday out that window, I'm sure he left her for dead and set his sights on Enid. There's more evidence to back this up too. In Wednesday's vision, Enid says that her death is Wednesday's fault. From the trailer for the season's second part, Wednesday fesses up to Enid, telling her everything. She also claims that Tyler's coming to kill them both. Wednesday may have thought that she saved Enid by catching the Avian, but instead, she may have sealed her friend's fate by meddling where she didn't belong. The season's final moments could be Wednesday saying goodbye to her best friend forever.
You might end up there sooner than you think.
I was just getting you back for that fake eyeball you left on my pillow.
Number 2. An Addams death. Obviously, Wednesday's not quick to make friends with anyone, so she's going to fight tooth and nail to keep Enid safe. I don't think she's learned from her past mistakes, and even with a new spirit guide to give her advice, I'm certain she'll make some questionable choices based on arrogance that might have dire consequences. We see something similar happen when she challenges her mother to a duel for Goody's book. Naturally, she thought she could win the fight, but her mother beat her with relative ease. Wednesday's independence and self-assured nature will get her into trouble one day, as in the trailer for the second half, we see her firing rifles with Grandmama in what looks like another competition. There's also an unsettling voiceover which promises that Wednesday's actions will come with a heavy price. When we hear lines like that, especially in circumstances where death is a popular topic, it usually means that someone can trade their life for another. It's a classic bait-and-switch maneuver that people do all the time, at least in stories. The season might end with Wednesday saving Enid by sacrificing her own life, or worse, the life of an immediate family member.
This isn't something you can control. You have to be patient and wait for your new guide. They will appear when the time is right.
Number 3. Tyler's downfall. We know where the rest of the season is headed, even without the recent trailer. With Tyler on the loose, Wednesday will need to act fast if she wants to stand any chance of stopping him. With his sights already set on Enid, he'll head for Nevermore Academy, and I'm sure there will be a few more casualties along the way. With a new spirit guide to help her and the entire Addams family to watch her back, Wednesday might stand a chance at defeating her arch-nemesis, but not without a few hiccups. Tyler's incredibly strong, as we saw when he made his escape from Willow Hill, so he won't make the fight easy. Of course, after saving the school last year, Wednesday has her fellow students ready and willing to join her in battle. Ironically, she told them that she would never act as their hero or leader, but I have a feeling that she'll find herself leading an army of outcasts before the season is over. As strong and rare as a hide might be, Tyler won't stand a chance against dozens of superpowered students banding together to defeat him. The last episode could culminate in this final battle and end with Tyler's death or capture. Number 4. Nevermore's End. On the topic of Nevermore, it's become a happier place since Wednesday helped save it in the previous season. With a score of new students coming in and the older students treating her like one of their own, there's less hostility this season, which makes the academy feel more like a school. Or maybe that's just Principal Dort's doing, as he pushes his students to embrace Nevermore pride through shady fundraising events and extracurricular activities. Either way, Nevermore's changed over the first 4 episodes this season. Not only does Wednesday view it like a second home, but it's made room for other characters, like the rest of the Addams family, to make some roots there. Pugsley has struggled to fit in as a first-year student, and his waning popularity led him to the Skull Tree, where he accidentally revived a former student who happened to be a genius. According to Ajax, the student destroyed one of the school's towers in an experiment gone wrong, with the event costing his life. Of course, Pugsley keeps the zombie as a pet named Slurp, but as Slurp ingests more people, he starts to regenerate and regain consciousness. In the last episode, he could even speak. In the recent trailer, there's a short clip of Nevermore's other tower going up in flames, and I've got a sneaking suspicion that Slurp's responsible. The season might end with Nevermore closing for repairs or potentially for good.
This really is the boy from the Skull Tree. He's not an urban legend. He was one of us.
Number 5. Wednesday gaining new powers. Although Wednesday has enjoyed her time back at Nevermore so far, she has found herself thrown back into the middle of murder and supernatural mysteries. I'm sure she doesn't mind. She's a detective at heart after all, but it became harder for her to investigate when her psychic abilities stopped working altogether. Her body seemed to warn her of their dangers by oozing black tears whenever she had a vision, until she lost touch with them entirely, losing all the progress she had made during the summer. Then Morticia steps in, worried for Wednesday's well-being, and confiscates Goody Addams' book, further delaying Wednesday's psychic progress. Wednesday spends most of the season becoming increasingly frustrated as she tries and fails to regain her powers. Fortunately, not all was lost. After losing contact with Goody, Wednesday finally receives a new spirit guide after her brush with death. According to the most recent trailer, Principal Weems will find her while she's recovering and become that new guide. She'll join Wednesday on her journey, interacting with her and the story as it continues. More importantly, she might help Wednesday get her spark back, with a few new quirks as well. It seems to me that Wednesday has always been more sensitive to the dead, connecting to the spirits and receiving visions about death with relative ease. That's no surprise, given who we're talking about. But wouldn't it be cool if Wednesday could learn how to commune with the dead? I don't know about you, but I've enjoyed the second season of Wednesday a lot so far. I think it's blown the first season out of the water, as it's not afraid to take risks, and it's confident in where its characters are headed from here. It feels like it's made a tonal shift from teen drama to supernatural mystery. And that change works perfectly for a character like Wednesday, who likes nothing more than getting to the bottom of her next clue. I hope she's able to stop Tyler and help Enid, but her current battles may have higher stakes than she realizes. With her life on the line and her loved ones close at hand, do you believe Wednesday has a chance of saving Nevermore for a second time? As always, feel free to share your thoughts and first impressions of Wednesday's second season in the comments below.
Whoever pierces the other's glass heart first wins. If I win, you return Goody's book.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
We duel tonight under the full moon. Do you accept my challenge?